Have you heard the news? The United States has just updated its travel and visa restrictions, and it's a big deal for travelers from 39 countries, including Tanzania. Let's break down what's happening, who's affected, and why this is so important. The US has rolled out a new policy that divides countries into two groups. Some face a full entry ban, while others, like Tanzania, are now under partial restrictions. But what does partial really mean? In this case, it's not a complete stop to all travel, but it does put a hold on specific types of visas. For Tanzania, the most significant change is the suspension of all immigrant visas. These are the visas people use to move to the US permanently, often to reunite with family. So, if you were hoping to sponsor a parent, spouse, or child to come live in the States, those plans are now on pause. But it doesn't stop there. The restrictions also affect several non-immigrant visas. We're talking about B1 business visas, B2 tourist visas, F student visas, M vocational training visas, and J exchange program visas. That's a huge range, covering everything from studying abroad to attending a conference or even just visiting for a holiday. So, why Tanzania? US officials have pointed to immigration data, specifically the rate of visa overstays. The numbers they shared show that for business and tourist visas, Tanzania had an overstay rate of 8.30%. For students and exchange visitors, that figure was even higher, at nearly 14%. The US government says these new rules are designed to tighten up screening and encourage better information sharing. It's important to note that Tanzania isn't alone. 11 other African nations are facing similar partial restrictions. This list includes Nigeria, Angola, Senegal, and Zambia, among others. The total number of countries under some form of restriction has now grown to 39. Now let's talk about the real-world impact. Who feels this the most? First up, students. During the last academic year, over 900 Tanzanian students were studying in the US, with new student and exchange visas on hold. That flow of academic talent is likely to slow down dramatically. This affects not just the students themselves, but also the cultural and research exchanges that benefit both countries. Then there are families. Tens of thousands of people of Tanzanian origin live in the United States. Many of them rely on family-sponsored immigration to bring their loved ones over. The suspension of immigrant visas puts those family reunifications in limbo, creating a lot of uncertainty and emotional stress for people who have been waiting for years. Business and tourism will also take a hit. Pausing B1 and B2 visas means fewer short-term trips for trade, conferences, and leisure. While larger trade relationships will continue, this could slow down smaller-scale commercial and professional exchanges. This isn't the first time this year that visa rules for Tanzanians have been tightened. Earlier in 2025, there were new financial requirements added for some travelers. Back then, Tanzanian officials said they were in diplomatic talks with the US, stressing the need for dialogue and mutual respect. As of right now, the Tanzanian government hasn't made a formal public statement about this latest development. But we know diplomatic channels are still open. US officials have said these new rules will start at the beginning of the new year, but they also mentioned that the policies could be reviewed and changed based on future data and cooperation. To sum it all up, the US has expanded travel restrictions, placing Tanzania and 11 other African nations under partial limitations. This affects immigrant visas for families, as well as visas for students, tourists, and business travelers. The official reason is based on visa overstay rates, but the impact will be felt deeply by individuals and families looking to build their futures, pursue education, or connect with loved ones. It's a developing situation, and we'll be keeping a close eye on any new information or official responses. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.